Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Dimensional Analysis Math Class Style. So, we need to know a few terms. A ratio compares two numbers by division, so any number A over any other number B. A rate is a ratio that compares two different quantities of units, so the units matter. So like miles per hour would be a rate. That's comparing a distance, actually a change in distance, over a change in time. A conversion factor is two equivalent quantities that have different units. So like 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute, a pound is equal to 16 ounces, 3 feet equals a yard, any of those kind of conversion factors, which we have a whole page of it on the next slide that you'll see. So let's convert 330 minutes to hours. We have minutes, we want hours. So we need the units to cancel out. So I want minutes over minutes, so it cancels. So I'm going to have minutes on the bottom. Now, what's a conversion factor that goes from minutes to hours? Well, we can do that directly in one step. We know that 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So then now the units cancel, and then you divide the top by the bottom, we get 5.5 hours. Good enough? All right, let's convert a rate. So we have 55 miles per hour. MPH means miles over hours. That little line there, the vinculum, refers to the per. If you can say per, then that's usually the fraction bar in your dimensional analysis. So we have 55 miles per hour, and we want to get them to feet per second. So we've got to kind of think ahead here. So think about your conversion factors, and there's a sheet in your packet you can use. So for time, we have to go from hours to minutes, then minutes to seconds. So that's going to take 2 steps. For distance, we have miles, and we want feet, so we can go directly from miles to feet. Many times it's going to be several steps. Certainly by the test, there will be several steps for most of these. Here's just an example. Seconds to hours, hours to days, days to years, years to decades, etc. All right, so dealing with the distance first, I got miles over miles, and my conversion factor is feet to miles. That's why you see that here. So now the miles cancels out, 5,280 feet per mile. So now I've got feet per hour instead of miles per hour. So now I've got to deal with the time. I'm going to go hours over minutes. That way the minutes will cancel. That way the hours will cancel. And then I'm going to go minutes over seconds. That way the minutes cancel. And look at what I've got here. I've got, of course, 1 hour per 60 minutes, 1 minute per 60 seconds. And I'm left with feet on top, seconds on the bottom, which is exactly what I was trying to solve for, feet per second. So to calculate this, you multiply all the tops, multiply all the bottoms, and then divide those two remaining numbers. Watch the next video to complete the notes.